A rumored visit to the Bohemian Grove by U.S. Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas has brought the Bohemian Club back into the limelight. Billionaire Harlan Crow is reported to be a member of the Bohemian Club and had graced the club's annual retreat with Thomas as his guest. Now, what is it about the visitation to this club that generated so much uproar from the public? Well, Bohemian Grove has been the subject of controversies for decades now. Human sacrifice, cross-dressing males, and worship of the devil are a few of the bizarre traditions associated with the Grove. The Bohemian Club is an exclusive club that holds a 2-week retreat at Redwood Grove in Sonoma County, San Francisco. The club's membership is described as so restricted that being a US president may not be enough to get in. George W. Bush had to attend the Grove as a guest because he was never granted membership. Also, women were not allowed membership regardless of their affluence. However, they are allowed to attend the Grove as guests but must leave by 10 p.m. In fact, women are not employed as workers at the Grove until the club was slammed with a lawsuit for discrimination in 1978. The judgment given by the Supreme Court of California led to the inclusion of females as employees at the Grove. There are claims that all the club members are highly influential and powerful men, including at least 5 US presidents. Also, members reportedly pay an initiation fee of $25,000, restricting membership to the wealthy. The club's activities at the retreat are shrouded in secrecy, such that there is little knowledge of them save for a few videos secretly taken in the retreat. The Bohemian Club was established in 1872 by a group of San Francisco Examiner journalists, writers, lawyers, and musicians. The criteria for membership then was a unique interest in art and culture. The club's totem is an owl, which has been linked to the Illuminati and the Masons. It is believed that the influence of these secret societies together brought about the use of the image of an owl on the corner of dollar bills. The club's motto is, "Weaving spiders come not here." This phrase was taken from William Shakespeare's A Midsummer's Night Dream to show the club's disapproval of business talks at the meeting, since they were held strictly for fun surrounding art and culture. In 1878, the club held a 2-week retreat as a send-off for an actor relocating to New York. The retreat was held on a 2,700-acre piece of land in the Redwood Forest, Sonoma County in San Francisco. After the 2-week retreat, the members decided that it was something they should hold annually, and the retreat was called the Bohemian Grove since then. It was open to only active members and their male guests. The media was strictly prohibited from attending the retreat to keep the activities secret. The club claims its objective is purely fun-related, while the public believes this might have been true initially, but its activities are now satanic. The club has always been secretive, but a few details leaked to the public from time to time. The club's 2-week retreat reportedly involves alcohol abuse, public urination, logging, and a ritual called cremation of care, among other bizarre traditions. Bohemian Grove has ignited curiosity in minds for decades now, and in a bid to satisfy it, several journalists have tried infiltrating the retreat. Unfortunately, the Grove is guarded by ex-military personnel all year long. While some journalists were successful in their mission, others were caught and even slammed with lawsuits. A writer for Spy magazine, Philip Weiss, successfully entered the retreat in 1987 and went unnoticed for 7 days. He was eventually caught and charged with trespassing. He later published an article titled "Inside Bohemian Grove," describing the Grove as a place where you would go through a trail in the woods, then hear solemn music on the piano similar to a funeral service before finally coming across several tents. After that, it's the horrid sight of men holding bottles of beer and urinating in bushes. He referred to the encampment as the most exclusive frat party on Earth. Likewise, a Washington Post reporter attempted to sneak in but was accosted before he could catch a glimpse of anything. He too was also arrested and charged with trespassing. In 2000, conspiracy theorist Alex Jones and journalist John Ronson successfully snuck into the property together. Jones filmed a cremation of care ceremony which he released to the public. The ceremony involves members dressed in long robes burning a coffin effigy called Care in front of an owl statue. The purpose of the ritual is said to banish the earthly worries of club members. Jones's narration of his experience at the Grove took a darker turn from here. Jones claims to have seen several bizarre traditions, including a human sacrifice. His experience is similar to the general perception of the cremation of care ceremony. The ceremony is done with a high priest waiting by an owl statue to receive men in robes carrying a wicker human figure. The human figure is then placed on an altar beside the owl statue and set on fire. Then the robed men start to chant, and this is accompanied by a full orchestra. The sacrifice of the wicker human has spun suspicions that the Bohemian Club is a pagan club worshipping the devil Moloch, while parading itself as an elite male club. Similar to Jones's claim, certain events have also raised suspicions that the Bohemians don't just sacrifice mock humans, but real human beings too. In 1909, a photo of a child tied to a table at the Grove ceremony was leaked. Likewise, there was the circulation of a picture of another human-like figure being hung and lynched at the Grove. There are claims that these people are sacrificed to Moloch, who is known for eating children of the faithful. The club has since claimed that the cremation of care ceremony is only a theatrical production acted by members of the club and has no form of sacrificial, magical, or demonic undertone to it. However, this does not explain the photos of human beings being lynched or sacrificed on a table. Female journalist Sophie Weiner also infiltrated the Grove under the disguise of a dining server in 2016. She described the members' behavior as such that doesn't fly for people of their kind in the regular world. This would explain the secrecy surrounding these activities. Thanks to the unrelenting journalists who have infiltrated the retreat time and time again, the layout of the club's 2,700-acre property used for the retreat is no longer a secret. The Grove consists of the Grove Stage, which is a 2,000-capacity amphitheater used for the Grove Play production. The Grove Play is performed on one of the nights of the last weekend of the retreat. It is a musical written and acted by members of the club. There are claims that as far back as 1975, the Grove Play cost between $20,000 and $30,000. The Field Circle is a smaller amphitheater used to perform their musical comedy. The Campfire Circle is another spot for small performances. It is a campfire pit situated in the middle of a circle of benches made out of redwood logs. The Grove also has a 1,500-capacity dining circle. The Owl Shrine, as the name suggests, is the venue where the cremation of care ritual is performed before the owl effigy. Another remarkable structure in the retreat is a clubhouse designed in 1903 by Bernard Maybeck, a famous American architect of the arts and crafts movement back then. The clubhouse was completed in 1904 as a multi-purpose building for dining, drinking, and entertainment. The building later housed the Manhattan Project Planning Committee in 1942. This committee oversaw the design and construction of the atomic bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945. Also, the Grove has an indoor artificial lake which is used for any concerts taking place in the afternoon. The lakeside is also used for what they call the lake talk. The lake talk ordinarily connotes important conversation, but the burning question is, what type of important conversations? This has been a controversy for years now, because conspiracy theorists can't shake the feeling that they are puppet master conversations that could be to the detriment of the masses. Activist Mary Moore claimed in 2011 that the lake talk is actually on public policies which the public should take, but is now restricted to the influential men in the Bohemian Club. She claimed that the men make these policies which are then forced down the throats of the masses. Despite the opposition from several quarters, the Bohemian Club is still very much active, and its members have risen to over 2,500, with a long waiting list of 33 years. However, even though the club is still going strong, we can only speculate about the alleged secret dealings and dark history of Bohemian Grove. At least until the next set of people successfully infiltrate Bohemian Grove and get compelling evidence for us. Thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Likewise, turn on notifications so you never miss a video.